And a very good morning and welcome, viewers, to the Gillian's Rub of the Green for the Saturday, February the 11th. And this morning we find ourselves at the Fairfield Bowling Club for a Saturday morning Section 1 pairs match. And it's the host club, Murray Wilson, skipping, and Bill Pape, who is the lead. And the Forbury Park, the visiting side, Elliot Mason, who's the skip, along with Mike Bracegirdle, who was the lead. And just a welcome and pleasure to have alongside me this morning Robbie Thompson, Fairfield stalwart, I'm sure he won't mind me saying that, selector, gardener, baker extraordinaire. He's here to help me this morning.
Good morning, Dave.
And underway on the first and 21 ends. And looks like Fairfield have won the toss first off. That's Bill Pape, left-hander, Robbie. The green this morning running at 18 seconds. Stewie Aiken, the greenkeeper, tells me. Conditions, well, it's very overcast, cloudy, just a gentle breeze, but I'm sure it'll fine up as the morning progresses. So Mike Bracegirdle, he's off on his forehand. That's a pretty good opening bowl, and the two Forbury Park, the combination from there, probably arguably one of the most successful pairs combinations so far, Robbie, around the town and the club.
This Forbury, just won the centre pairs, haven't they? Open centre pairs. It'll be interesting when they go to the national finals how good they are.
So first three bowls a bit on the rough side, but time to get right over the ends that are coming up. As Mike Bracegirdle looks a great correction here, and his shot itself.
Oh, foot. Come to my toe, you shot.
That's Jack high, mate. If you wanted to go there, maybe you have to play the ball down there, but you want to go there? Yep.
And Bill Pape, he's playing that forehand, but he's short. You would be happy with that. It's one behind, and it's as far as short. So just looking for, it might be a couple of shots as I look at there to Forbury Park. Nice Mike Bracegirdle with his last bolt, the first end. Looks pretty well played again. Two good opening bowls from
Holding three shots there.
Mike Bracegirdle. I thought that 1-2 and that one behind you.
Yeah.
And crossing the sewing rinks, we've got the Fairfield singles and fours. So Murray Wilson, forehand side first bowl. He's pretty well played here too. Is he going to be well weighted? That's going to save a shot. Elliot Mason is first bowl of the morning. He's well off on the forehand side.
With that, I think that'd be good.
Good weight. So no backhands yet, Robbie. All been forehand bowls.
Probably better down the forehand at the moment.
Second ball from Elliot Mason. Come on, Robbie. And
Real good, mate.
he looks,
Touch more green.
well, he's pretty well played here, but
That bowl.
ooh, it's been another shot. So 3 shots to Forbury Park. Murray Wilson, last bowl, first in, finds himself 3 down. He's on a good line from here. Looks pretty well played here. Just going to die on him. He's probably... Oh, gee, that's a good effort.
Good top bowl there. Good recovery bowl.
Yeah, one down, mate. You take your weight.
So that is indeed the shot. So 2 pretty good bowls from Murray Wilson. It's Alec Mason's looking for that shot bowl she's fired. So 1 to the Fairfield.
Top bowl by
Combination.
Murray Wilson there.
So they forget to bring the map with them, which is not very helpful. And the sun now starting to break through. Its forecast is pretty good for the day, so we'll get into clubbing all day. So lead for Fairfield, Bill Pape. First bowl, second end. A bad opening bowl there from Bill. Forehand going, backhand going towards the car park as Mike Bracegirdle follows him down. And a good reply from the Forbury Park lead. Second ball from Bill Pape. Looks great reply. It's going to be good if it stays like this all morning, Robbie. Only the second end. It's pretty well pointed here. Like Bracegirdle. Okay, so that was a shot, that last bowl. It's pretty well pointed here too. He's just going to swing away. Pretty good effort. Good place there. Murray Wilson, that Fairfield skip, likes the position of that bowl. Mike Bracegirdle with his last bowl. Second end. It's just a bit wide, a bit round the back there. Pretty handy.
Good first end going that way, isn't it? This going towards
Yeah.
the
Yes.
tennis courts.
Tennis courts, not the car park. Okay.
Yeah, the tennis courts.
The yeah, it's beautiful covering of green. All right. Fairfield.
Yeah, we're just inside that now, mate.
What rinks is singles on? Robbie, is that? Oh, Brendan Lee, is it playing Wayne Hewitt? Yeah.
No,
Oh, Andy Kelly, he's playing the singles, yeah.
Ah, wrong side of him.
So it's 2 shots to Forbury Park.
It's the bowl low, just inside it.
Got to get that gap. I know he sat that ball. Obviously, that could be in the count as well.
Yeah. One or two, Bob.
Murray Wilson, you saw it from the backhand, but he's now when he let it go, he said it's too wide. So 2 shots at this stage to the Forbury Park combination. Looks to be drifting in now towards the head. It's probably covering bowl there. He's
Yeah.
split those 2 bowls. Fairfield skip plays his last. Bowl. Let's see. Second hand.
Yeah, you beast.
Bit of slide off that would help. So last bowl, second hand from Elliot Mason, have 2 shots. Must be drifting nicely, but not back far enough. So 2 shots to Forbury Park. Just a shout out to our valued sponsors and Gillian's funeral services, Keith and the team down there on Hillside Road, their coverage of this, and also Silverhorn Health Products. Of course, the Channel 39 guys for the coverage. Might brace girdle off on the forehand.
Not in your way, Bill. It's 4 feet short.
Bill Pape, the lead for Fairfield, looks
Well played there, bro.
pretty well weighted, and he's a pretty good line here. That's
Well played.
a outstanding bowl there, Robbie. That's good lead bowls.
The top bowl there. Within 6 inches of the kitty.
Looks like a good correction too from Mike Braysgirdle. Oh gee, that's top lead bowls.
Holding, Bill.
Good correction.
Play that exact same
Still a shot to Fairfield. Bill Pape looks pretty well pointed here again. He's going to get the kitty this time. Gee whiz. He's
Same bowl, mate.
given that previous bowl with margin. Now finds himself one down. Just bad luck there, Robbie. Not much he could have done about that. It was a pretty good bowl.
Could have made 2 there, but got the wrong
Yes,
result there.
Mike Bracegirdle starts now to drift towards the head.
Just a little quicker than your first, Bill, really. Just go back to the first.
So Bill Pape, his last bowl for this third end.
Should play the same
Pretty
bowl
short,
there,
yeah.
really.
Yeah, take it off. That's why he fell short. So Elliot Mason off on his first bowl is also playing the forehand side. A shot to Forbury Park. Looks pretty well weighted here too. He's just got slightly short. Pretty good effort as he blocked that hand up now. So Fairfield, he wants him to change to the. This will be the first bowl on the backhand. So we'll see how this pans out. Certainly not short of weight. Pretty good effort, no indication.
Don't so, mate. It's all down. Quite close. Very close. Between the green and now. Well, if you probably just around Bill. Yep, you get a roll out of Murray. Take 2 or 3 of it.
All right in theory.
Pardon?
All right in theory, that request. See how we go. And yeah, I think he's probably too wide. He just needs to be drifting around that wing bowl.
Yeah, you play something similar line to your first, don't you, really? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, good measure.
So it's a good measure for the shot. Something like that. Too tight. He's going to miss everything.
If you miss your line there, you'll go nowhere on that hand.
Finish look at it out of the rink. So Bill Pate picks that up onto the bank.
You know, they need a roll.
I thought probably inside that wing bowl as opposed to around it, but certainly played with weight. He's going to be inside that there. Oh dear, what's he done there? Oh well.
Had a good bowl.
Unlucky, mate. Very unlucky.
So the shot to Fairfield, as I said, was very unlucky with that. He had everything right except the final result.
There's mine here. And that's where it's fine. Yeah, it is. Yep.
Murray Wilson, we're looking for a bonus 1 or 2 shots. Yeah, they have the shot at this stage.
Any
Any connection on there or to slip those is great.
Well, he's 1-2 the Fairfield side.
One down, mate. Unlucky.
So 2 apiece as we approach the 4th end of this 21-hand match. It's the Saturday morning men's pairs, section 1, the 7s.
Yep, you're right, mate. Anything there or there?
As I look across the boards, nothing really of any significance at this stage. All pretty close early stages. First ball from Bill Pape. Backhand side. 18 inches on that. Said Murray Wilson be excellent. It's Mike Bracegirdle's first bowl. It's Jack High.
Maybe 4 feet past the head there, I'd say.
Hang on to it, big fella. Weak touch, mate. You played a gem. Yeah, well done, mate. Well done. Yeah, I think you're still onto us.
Second ball from
Skip when you sit one of those.
Bill Pape. He looks to be pretty much the same line as his previous.
He's just a fraction more green, doesn't he?
Yeah. Everything else looks to be okay.
You stay there. Take a pinch more track, mate.
How's Mike Bracegirdle looking? Pretty much going to get a touch here as he has indeed. And he's going to stay with it. A metre on his last, which is
That was good. Same as last.
usually a bit difficult to judge. He's gone pretty wide.
He'll come back though. Has he got the weight?
No, he hasn't got the weight. Last ball from the Forbury Park lead. He's just got a wick off that, but could be enough. It's hard to tell. We're right at the opposite end of the. What do you think, Robbie?
1 shot to Forbury, I think. I think it's 1 shot, or it could be 2. Yeah, it's a great morning for bowls.
Beautiful. It's,
I see Fairfield leading 4-1 in the 4s. Losing 2-3, so they're top 7 players today. You know, Forbury were second in this competition last year, weren't they? Saturday morning,
Yeah,
behind North
yeah.
East Valley. Andy Bay are leading the competition at the moment.
So Murray Wilson, his first bowl. Just needs to go round that ball there. Be
Been over there.
well short. Elliot Mason following him down. Is he going to get round that? No, he's into that bunch as well. So just need to somehow get round those wing bowls. But Bill Pape has his foot down where he thinks the bowl should end up. He's given it more weight. As it looks from here, Rob, if he gets through that gap, there he might be.
Round there, but I'm not round it.
I think he's through that gate, is he? He is indeed. But I can't tell. No indication.
He got through the gap anyway.
Who has the shot?
Still drawing or what?
So, changing his hands. Out Mason, he's got forehand side. Looks to have weight as he found room through there, or at least round it. And
Well, that's the story up there, Bill.
so we get an indication now.
Oh, okay.
So is that Fairfield with a shot, did he say?
I think so.
So last bowl from Fairfield skip. He looks to have better green this time. He's certainly around those bowls. How's his weight? Oh, it's going to hang out. There's enough for a shot. Oh, it's run on.
Good ball there though.
So still room for a draw. Elliot Mason off on his forehands. Slowly walking after it. See sort of a ballsy play there. He's taken a fair bowl out, so just having a measure. Measuring for two, Robbie,
Hard to tell. We're so far away.
yeah. So it looks like they're measuring Elliot Mason's bowl. I'm sure they've taken a Fairfield bowl.
Two
So
shots.
2 shots to Fairfield.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf with him.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sportsval, supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sportsval and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now, 0800 502 402.
Seven to 2 to the host combination. the kitty pretty much right on the spot, and that's the thing I've noticed in these televised games, Robbie. It's the number of times that the leads have failed to keep the jack on the rink, and after they've got an advantage.
This is one of the better games this year, is it?
Certainly, so far as that's concerned, yeah. Bill Pape with his first bowl is well down. That's pretty good opening bowl from Bill Pape, 18 inches over. Mike Bracegirdle first up, he looks pretty well weighted here. He's going to sit that Fairfield bowl. He does indeed for the shot. Looks like Fairfield out to 6-2 lead in the fours, Robbie. 8-5 down in the singles.
I think you play your backhand, you look to make contact up through here. Right through to here.
Mike Bracegirdle, he looks pretty well played here again. He's going to run it out. It's certainly going to do that. Two very good bowls from Forbury Park lead. Third and final bowl from Bill Pape as he plays that backhand on the forehand side. He looks pretty well. He's played this pretty well. He's going to pick up the shot here.
Great reply, Bill.
Great bowl.
direction from
Top bowl.
Bill Pape.
2 down to 1 up.
Mike Bracegirdle, he certainly played with weight. Is he looking for that? I don't think it's going to turn in time for him. They'll probably end up in the ditch. So he might have been looking for that shot bowler, Bill Pape's, but he certainly pulled out the shots when they needed this morning, Robbie. No doubt about that.
Big one.
Bill Pape, the way he's played this morning.
This is one of the best leads you've seen this season. You seen other top leads, or you?
I have seen a lot of them around, but certainly a lot of the Forbury, well, of course, Forbury Park with Dwayne White and Emrys Berry, they were two pretty good league bowlers in the singles match a few weeks ago, but top draw stuff. This when you're playing the pairs and the leads, the vital cog in the wheel. This Murray Wilson, he looks pretty well played here as well. He's going to sit that ball and get another shot, is he? Yeah, indeed. Maybe. That counts. So a couple to the Fairfield combo. And that Mason, how's he looking here? Oh, he's across the centre line. Narrow just. Weight was spot on. Looks better played this time. He's going to get the kiddies to drift in now. It's a pretty good effort. Oh, great ball from Murray Wilson. That's the shot itself. And a toucher.
Top bowl. They're playing quite well as a pair, aren't they?
Oh,
Fairfield
yeah,
just winning.
absolutely. So Elliot Mason's got the big ammunition out now. Okay, so Kitty in the ditch.
Whole shot with that pretty well
And
out.
Fairfield still hold the shot, so
That's shot ball.
Fairfield have one looking for a bonus. Murray Wilson, well, looks okay to there. The way this rank's playing, I'm sure he's got the weight. He's going to drift around that and get up another one. There too. Oh, great bowl from Murray Wilson.
Top bowl, 2 shots.
2 shots to the Fairfield combination.
Yes, yep.
So Elliot Mason off the backhand to be. Well, he's too heavy, Robbie, is he? He's not going to be. Obviously drifting around now, but he drifts into the ditch. So.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf for them.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sports valves supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sports Valve and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now 0800 502 402.
So just the one shot to Forbury Park, and it's 15 to 12 now as we go into the 16th end of the 21 end match, and Mike Bracegirdle has put the kid in it, so Bill Papes, Matt. So the game closed right up. 15-4 it was at one stage to Fairfield. Now it's 15-12. So back to full length from Forbury Park is Mike Bracegirdle. His first bowl looks pretty well pointed here. Good opening bowl.
Yep, on him.
Bill Pape's reply. Didn't stop there. It was run on through.
Same stuff, Ralph, just your draw if you're sitting on that last bowl of Steve. Got one. Turn out of Steve's isn't worth anything, is it? No, mate. No.
You're only 6 inches through, Bill.
No, can't see how short that bowl finished, but it certainly covered the kitty up. It's Bill Pape's bowl, is it?
That's a top bowl, that.
Touch
Come
on the
around that short
pressure.
bowl.
Come around that short bowl was, as you say, Robbie's top bowling. So that let's get all out. Go to the forehand side. I think they pretty much struggled on the forehand all bowls this morning going up, mates. So he's got the marker from Murray Wilson. Just 18 inches was all he wanted on his last. Just going to come back from there, I doubt it will. Well, it's starting now to come towards the head. Has he got the weight? Yeah, it ran on there. So happy with
Two
that.
shots to Bill, to Fairfield. Well, looking from here. Superb.
So 18-5 in the fours to Fairfield. 20-18 to Forbury.
Roger be leading brilliantly anyway. You look at him.
Elliot Mason on the drive looking for that kitty in there. That's no result there. Murray Wilson playing that forehand side start now to break back towards the head. Not enough. It could be just a safety there if that kitty should go in the ditch, and he's on the drive again. Elliot Mason. He places the other side of it this time.
I try and slip one in the front, though.
So looking to put
He doesn't use it.
one in front in the driving lane. That'll start to break across the centre line. About now, I don't know if it's. Well, it's said it's.
Probably stopped him driving there.
Good guy, so he's decided he would go on the draw. So running on, it's not enough to. Be but it's a safety bowl. Bill Pape just having a look to see what the
Could have 3.
Right way. Good.
So last ball from Murray Wilson, he goes back to the draw hand. Has been difficult on this hand. He's not there. He's disappointed. Short. Had the track, just didn't have the weight.
3 to Bill Pape again.
3, yeah.
With that last one for the bonus shot, that could be crucial at the end of the game. Could be.
So they get off the 15 with a 3 and they go to 18 to 12 as we play the 17th hand. And we thank our sponsors once again, Gillian's Funeral Services and Silverhorn Health Products. And thanks to the guys at Southern Television for the screening of this.
Bill Pape's better at longer ends, isn't he?
And exactly where he wanted it.
Very good, Bill. Great bowling, mate.
A superb opening bowl from Bill Pape. He's been tidy this morning.
He's very good at long ends this morning, isn't he?
Really had any loose ends, although when Forbury shortened them out up, he just kind of wavered a bit, but he's back with these long ends. Mike Bracegirdle all short. They need the pressure needs to go on now from Forbury. They pulled it back to 3 now. They've lost that 3 and it's back to 6. 18-12 as we play the 17th. Looks well played again here, Robbie.
Very good, Bill. Good.
Looks like Forbury Park Road won the singles 24-18, is it?
And not quite completed.
Not quite completed. So that's a quite roundly back from the Forbury lead. As Bill Pape places last ball to see 17th end.
Got the legs, Bill. It's the track.
He's dropped his weight. Yeah, no, not happy with that. This is not one of his better bowls of the morning, but still.
Pretty tough, mate. I just try and put another one here because if he turns that jack, it's going to come to here. He can give us 3.
Last ball from Mike Bracegirdle. Break this pretty well. Is he going to set the shot bowl? Yes.
Fairfield just hung.
Fairfield.
Just holding.
Yeah.
Good bowl.
If you're just around speed and you're in the area for that shot, where's some bowls finished up? I mean, get it out of there, right? I mean, I know you've got all the Indians trying to get to it.
First bowl for Fairfield. Forehand side, he'll be just looking to draw it or sit that Forbury Park bowl and give him a couple. Starts to break now towards the head. How's he pointed? He might have drawn this neat himself. Just, you know, no, it's a bit of
out, couldn't it? That one ball.
So Jack Level, as we
Fell
said,
out. Hey, didn't
the
fall
ball
in.
fell out. So Elliot Mason, he'll look to work off that ball. Looks pretty well pointed. There's his weight. He's going to make it.
It's flying short.
Short.
You got two, mate. Yours is level.
So 2 to the Fairfield combination. Murray Wilson trying again. He was pretty much on with his last one. He'll look to repeat that shot. There's a great track. They said, how's his weight? Weight looks good as well. Oh, just going to come up short.
Tied in the hole.
You only want to touch on your last, mate. You're good.
Elliot Mason, he's close here, is he? He's going to work off those bowls. He's gone through. Oh, and he's got the shot. Yeah.
Got off that bloody slide off that bolt bench, eh?
Slide off that wing bowl.
Yeah,
That Jack Level
wrong,
bowl
you
was
know.
there. Now that'll be hard to slide, I'd imagine. He'll probably stay on that same hand. I think.
He was a bit wide, wasn't he? And he's got a beautiful Palais glider. Well,
Play that same hand. I think if he can take that kitty away. Once again, sounds good in theory. As he bowls on the way. Certainly play with weight. Is he going to give it time to work? He's too wide. He's suggested weight.
yeah, good.
So 1-2 Forbury Park's Elliot Mason, his last bowl. Need to be looking for more than the one if he can sit on that. Jack Level bowl of Murray Wilson's, he'd be in the money, but it's going to break in. No, it's not. It's just the weight it's gone around behind, so just a 1 to Forbury Park.
It was a lucky one, wasn't it? Murray Wilson putting a bowl short, wide, Palais glide off.
So 18-13 as we go to the 18th end.
There's 4 innings to go. So.
So Matt's up again, and last time he put the kitty in the ditch. So more suitors as it starts to break now towards the head.
Bill Pope's up play. This first bowl really good.
Yeah, it's
You know, got to beat that.
very good opening bowl. So we'll see how Bill goes. It looks honing in towards the head. Has he got the kitty just underneath?
Just a fraction narrow all the time on that
Yeah.
down that hand, isn't he?
Just a foot overweight going to Murray. So finishes round behind his first bowl. Bill Pape looks good to there as he got the running. Breaking down towards the head. Can't tell, there's indications he was short, not by much. Last bowl from Mike Bracegirdle. I don't think he's too happy with that, or as it starts now to breaking towards the head, has matched his previous two. Last bowl from Bill Pape. I can't see, he's standing in the way, and I've got no indication.
Narrow again, see?
Now it's, yeah,
Hey?
it has gone through, yeah.
Yeah, narrow. He's playing the odd narrow bowl there, isn't he? Trying to take green.
So, can't tell who has shot. So Elliot Mason, oh, he looks a bit short here. Nowhere near it.
That's a shocker.
It's, won't be happy with that, I'm sure. In fact, I know he won't be looking for shots. There's Murray Wilson. Backhand side towards the tennis courts. Starting to work its way in now. Just match those. Good bowl. Bill Pape's in there.
One down now, I think.
How's this from Elliot Mason? He looks to be working its way in. Can't tell. Bill Pape looks interested. Has he got the weight? I don't know if he has. He's got to get round, drift round that shot, that bowl there. Is he going to? No, he's not.
They're running after these bowls and. Fairfield doesn't want to. No. No one's given indication.
No. So, last bowl of the 18th end for Forbury Park. Forehand side. Looks to be just drifting in now towards the head. Mike Bracegirdle is a bit of a clause there, but
Could be three down there.
so last bowl for Murray Wilson. Playing that backhand. Not sure who has the shot. I think he needs to be round those balls. He's not going to be, or is he going to drift around it, or is he going to get hooked on his own? Oh, he's... drifted round it. So there's one of the Forbury Park bowls.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf with him.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sports valves supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sportsval and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now 0800 502 402.
So 18-14 to Fairfield as we play the 19th end. And the kitty has ended up in the ditch. So Bill Pape will...
Cromwell police are seeking information from the public following a domestic incident in the Cromwell Gorge.
Lost.
A little bit different, Bill.
So that's probably exactly where Forbury Park wanted it, I would think.
Yep.
That first bowl, 4-8 passed. Let's give a bit of room for Bill for Fairfield.
Bill Pape. How's it running? Looks to be... That's certainly the shot. Looks better here from Mike's brace girdle. It was the shot itself. Bill Pape, can he pull out another one of those shots where he's done it a lot of the times this morning? He's... No, that's gone wide. Match this
Yeah, tighten that line more than anything else, Bill.
previous ball.
Yeah, he didn't throw the kitty far enough, did he? He struggles with that.
Seems
he gets
to be
linked
working
right, he's a
better
very
when
good
it's-
lead.
Yeah. When the kitty's been up round here, he's been...
Excellent.
Yeah.
He's given the other guy a chance, hasn't he?
It's pretty well played here too from Bracegirdle, he's going to get the jaw because he know.
Bracegirdle's no mug.
No.
You just stay there, Bill, because it's anywhere around there is good, and if you're sitting on the back of that, your second shot, stay there.
There's a chance for Bill. Work his way in here. He's certainly got weight. Reckon now, is he going to get through that split? Oh, he's just gone through.
Right there.
They're giving Forbury Park plenty of chances now, aren't they?
Yeah.
A lot more chances than they were before. A lot tighter. They just come a bit loose, I think, haven't they, Fairfield?
Certainly on the short ends.
Yeah.
They had the running of the game on these long ends.
Yeah.
Elliot Mason, his first bowl. He's going to sit those bowls of Bill Papes. It's split those two. So how will Murray Wilson fare? He's going to play that backhand. Bill Pape looks a bit interested. He's going to drop short. There's a great line. Elliot Mason starting to, he's going to push that Forbury Fairfield bowl up.
Could be only one down now.
So Bill Pape will have a look.
Very close.
Very close.
That is level though.
Looks to be awfully tight here. Murray Wilson,
Yeah, beautiful weight, didn't he?
a great weight.
Yeah.
It's almost finished Jack level, probably half a bowl Jack low. Not going to turn for him. Well, he's
Okay, just draw a shot.
those two bowls will certainly split the back ones of Fairfield. Really, as I said, it's just a straight draw now. He's not going to turn with the weight. So one it is to Forbury Park. So we're back to a three-shot game with 2 ends to play.
Crucial end this one for Fairfield.
Yeah.
And
well, for both teams,
and
really,
both teams, yeah.
If they can
If
pick
Fairfield
up the
scores on this end, it'll make it more difficult. For Forbury, if Forbury wins this game, it'll be an exciting finish, won't it?
Yeah, and we've certainly had a few of those in the last few weeks. The teams have climbed out to an early lead, have been pulled back, and you think at Fairfield out to 15-4 at one stage. Now it's 18-15. It's 15-4 after 12 ends, 11 ends. So bad opener from Mike Bracegirdle, Jack High. Bill Pape, all concentration. He's his first bowl of this 20th end. How's his weight? He looks, I think he's dropped short. A metre short. So Mike's now going to have a look at this.
Yeah, not too bad.
Forehand side. He seems to have played well in the last couple of ends. Good ball there, the shot itself. So probably, yeah, a good guide there for Bill now. That bowl's probably Jack level.
Right. What up?
Well, Murray Wilson happy with that.
No, he's just gone.
It's the last bowl from Mike Bracegirdle.
It's quite loose in at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's certainly gone round the back. He's just got a foot out now, Murray, where he wants this bowl. He'll have to.
Well, leave a hand, mate, that's open. You just carry around the...
Has he got the weight?
It doesn't look like to me, and he's tight as well, Robbie.
Yeah, he's gone off the boil, isn't he? Hey?
Tight. Well, that's just the pressure. So I'm not sure
just,
who's. I think
if he, he was leading so well early on, and
those long ends. Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's. Once he played a few narrow bowls, he's just lost his weight a bit, hasn't he? Only one down.
So Elliot Mason, first bowl of the 20th end. He's looking at work, and he's going to sit on that Forbury back bowl into the bunches. Murray Wilson playing the backhand. Tons of room there to draw if you can get in through there, Robbie.
Oh, I'm going too Bill out there again.
That's been the problem with that hand. It's, you get wide and it's...
Room's all right, just too much weight.
Looks better bowl here from Elliot Mason.
There's 2 shots to
could be a
Forbury.
cup.
Yeah.
I'll stay there, Bill, because I'm just more confident on this than the other.
Close to this time, isn't he?
Is he going to get a sit off something and get a flick in for the shot? Oh, he just slowed him down. 2 down. And here's a ball left.
Bill's not getting them, was never getting them close. There's a lot of pressure on Murray Wilson in there.
There is now.
Yeah.
So Elliot Mason, last bowl off the 20th end. I think the indication was that Forbury Park have two. Off on the backhand, he's got to scoot that ball if he can get round that. Oh, he's played that.
I think he's getting
superbly well.
Elliot Mason's coming into his own now, isn't he? With a bit
some
of room,
pressure.
he comes into his own. He's a, eh?
So, crucial ball is for.
Okay. They played so brilliantly Fairfield early on, didn't they?
Yeah, well, look at they're out to 15 to 15 for it. The halfway stage. Last ball for Murray Wilson, 20th end. Can he get one out of the bag? He's turning. How's his weight?
Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant bowl.
Best bowl of the morning, wasn't it? Hey? Gee.
Brilliant bowl for Murray Wilson.
Brilliant bowl. Gee, that would have been all tied up at 18 all. Brilliant bowl by Murray Wilson.
Indeed.
Hey?
2015. So Fairfield find themselves 5 in front, 1 to play. Last end.
Let's see where he throws the kitty this time. He was too short last time.
He was.
It's been a good game, hasn't it, really?
It has been a terrific game. You think
Fairfield have been winning the long ends and Forbury have been winning the shorter
15
ends.
to 4 and Forbury Park came right back into it. But there's always just been that 3 or 4 shot buffer that Fairfield have managed to keep. So Bill Pape, Fairfield lead, first bowl, last hand. Superb conditions. Really.
He's
top
brilliant.
game of bowls.
He's brilliant at this length, isn't he?
Yeah.
You got to give it to him. No, well, it's a handy bowl, isn't it?
Mike Bracegirdle, his first bowl. He's going to get some chalk here. Beautifully picked up. 2015. To Fairfield. 15-4 at one stage. And back came the Forbury Park combination, but Fairfield have just managed to have those extra 2 or 3 shots up their sleeves through. Play some terrific bowls when it's needed. Is it going to stay on? You want that to stay on, you don't want to lose that, Bill? Well, that could be handy.
Don't forget, you know, there's a bit of room there.
Needs to hurry on a bit.
Yeah, your line was pretty good, Bill.
Okay, last bowl for Bill Pape. He's done this before on
Get off on the other hand there, mate.
a lot of ends where he's
Yep, on your back hand.
coming to the good with the last bowl. He's played superbly well leading. He's certainly got the weight. At least he's going to die. Great track. So, last bowl for Forbury Park. Mike Bracegirdle. Looks to be well tracked. There's be another shot. Well, that's 2.
3 shots.
3 shots.
Yep. Brilliant.
So we're down to the skips.
Okay.
Last end.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to come down there on your forehand and just sort of tip those bowls?
Big crucial bowl here from Murray Wilson coming up.
What's he do? Does he, I guess he plays the forehand looks to sit on those. Well,
Just
really
get one
needs
close,
second
doesn't he? You
shot,
just got to
doesn't
put one
he?
amongst
Yeah.
them, and they're in trouble.
Yeah, just needs that second shot.
Yeah.
First bowl on its way from Murray Wilson. Has he got the weight? Oh, he had a great track. He hasn't got the weight. He hasn't got the
Having
weight.
chances to Forbury Park now. Hey,
Yeah, well, you can either arrive onto those here.
you see what's happening now, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think Elliott's got it in mind already. I
Hey?
think he's just going to follow that bowl down. He'll scoot that first bowl of Murray Wilson's. And
This is a good pair of Forbury, isn't it?
excellent pair, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been an excellent game. It's been toing and froing with both combinations have had shots.
Well, that's the.
He looks to have a good track. Oh yeah, spinning all the way. It's another shot. Brilliant bowl. That'll be 3.
4. 4 shots
4
there.
now, is it?
I reckon there's 4.
Pressure's on Fairfield skip. If he can finish in amongst that.
That looks a bit wide to me.
That's wide. Yeah, that's wide.
Gee.
That's wide. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so this now is a pressure ball for
Yeah.
Elliot Mason. If he has 4, he could add a 5. This could be a draw.
Lose the game on the last end, dropping a 6. No, poor end. Bill Pape's walking around. Should be sitting on the head.
I think nerves.
Yep. Could be a bit wider here, is he?
No, I think has he got the weight?
No.
He hasn't got the weight. He's not got the weight.
No.
So this is Murray's last bowl. So does he stay on that? Try and get round.
No, I
that
think he's
bowl?
got to change hands because
yeah,
yes,
yes. No, and
he only
it's,
got one bowl in the head.
His hand's been wide all morning. He doesn't want to be too wide. He'll scoot on
Yeah,
past.
so. This is the worst end they've played at long ends, isn't it, Fairfield?
Yeah, the one that's counted has
Yeah.
been off the boil.
Yeah.
So, okay, last bowl. Murray Wilson, Fairfield skip. Probably finds himself 4 down, maybe 5.
He's just got to get one close.
He
Put
just
pressure.
needs to. He's changing his hand. He's going to the backhand. Bill Pape has his foot out.
3, 4 feet. Cracking was good.
Oh, concentration.
Concentration this time for Murray Wilson. Very important bowl.
So he played a mighty ball, the last one of his previous end, but remember Elliot Mason has the last bowl. Is he too wide? He's going to break in. Is he going to come round that ball there?
Oh, brilliant bowl. Oh, he's played 2.
Toucher. Magnificent ball.
Gee, top bowl, under pressure.
Magnificent
What do you
bowl
think of that,
under
Dave?
pressure.
Right?
Absolutely
Done that
superb.
last 2 ends.
Yeah, the last 2 ends.
Gee.
Okay, so now we're down to, I'm picking Elliot Mason will drive this. He has a clear view off the head.
Oh. The other bowls will go out in that head too, I think, you know. We got the back bowl. No, we got 2 back bowls.
Fairfield had
Fairfield
2
in.
back bowls, yeah.
Yeah.
So the last ball from Elliot
Funny,
Mason. He's running it. He's running under the head. How's it looking? Is it through the? Oh no, he's pushed that. Oh,
Gee. Fairfield gets 2 shots, yeah.
2 shots to Fairfield. Terrific game here.
Exciting game.
at the,
Murray Wilson won the game with his last two ends, didn't he?
2 shots to the Fairfield
With his last
side
bowls.
there. His last bowls is terrific from the Fairfield skip, and they've deserved their win. A magnificent game, really. And once again, my thanks to Gillian's Funeral Services, Silberhorn Health Products for their, and the Southern Television Channel 39 guys for the coverage. Magnificent game here at Fairfield this morning in the sevens, the men's section 1 of the pairs. Next week we find ourselves at the Tyree Club for the men's pairs match out there. Until then, this is Dave Underwood from the Fairfield Bowling Club. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Grandad loved his family and surfing, in that order. He taught me to surf, and we spent a lot of time in the water together over the years. When he died, I strapped the camera to the nose of his old board and filmed the paddle out at St. Clair. Gillian's played the video on the big screen at his funeral. Grandad would have loved having everyone come out one last surf with him.
Gillian's Funeral Services, helping families celebrate the lives of their loved ones for generations. Gillians.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Dennis Charlotte, and road racing motorcycles is my lifetime passion. It's a massive adrenaline rush, but the high-speed crashes have been tough on the body over the years. I almost felt as old as my mate Ian.
Sports valves supporting tendons, ligaments and cartilage. And Energy Plus helps replace the energy that everyday living takes away.
Now I feel more alive and have more sustained energy to really enjoy my racing.
Buy 2 packs of Sportsval and get 2 packs of Energy Plus absolutely free. So call now 0800 502 402.
Cromwell police are seeking information from the public following a domestic incident in the Cromwell Gorge.